Hey friends, it is Monday. It is not our usual time. As advertised, I had a scheduling conflict today, so we are meeting in the afternoon Eastern time rather than in the morning, but we couldn't let a week start without saying hi, doing the 3-card weekly reading, and taking your requests for a card for the week ahead. So that is exactly what we will do now. Let's hop right on over to CardCam and let's do it. So I was using this deck on Saturday, and very often the Saturday deck just carries through till Monday because that's what it does. It is Lily's tarot deck, and it is the pocket edition, the small one. All right, 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. This is the first full week of 2025, and it also marks we are just a couple of weeks away from StaarCon. So there's that as well. All right, and a reminder, there is a link right in the description. You can learn about StaarCon. You can get a ticket to join us for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days. You can join us in person or online. If you're in person and you don't want to attend the conference, you can come shop in the marketplace all 3 days. And if you are virtual and you're not anywhere near West Palm Beach, at the very least, get the $10 general admission, which lets you into all our evening entertainment and lets you into our lounge sessions for a whole year. So support StaarCon in whatever way makes sense for you to do it, but please do support StaarCon. All right. Hey, Sarah, new member. Glad you're here. Thanks so much. All right. Lisa came here Thursday morning looking for the broadcast, thought it was Monday. It was just your first day back to work, right? And I just confused everyone by doing what's usually at 9:30 a.m. Eastern at 4 p.m. Eastern. So we're all confused. But yeah, even before we do the 3-card weekly reading, the cats are home. Y'all, if you have been following along with this story in our village, a penny for your thoughts. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Her cats went missing, both of them. And in the cards, when we did, I don't know, I think it was Thursday, we did the readings. And what I said was I thought the cards would come, the cats. I thought the cats would come home. And it was suggested, right, the saga, the drama, the suspense, it was intense. Yes, big time. And in fact, I think it was you, Nick, who suggested putting some of their litter outside. I said put some of their food outside. Well, you walked up and down the streets around the house, called their name, shaking a cat food bag. Day after day, you spread the cat litter. First one came to the door. By afternoon, they were both inside. So we worked together as a village to come up with that plan, and the plan worked. So how great is that? All right, 3 cards for the week ahead. First full week of January. The cats are home. Yes, that is such good news. All right, here we go. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like a lot of people are feeling really ungrounded right now. And that can have to do with issues regarding authority or perceived authority. So some of this, I think, is political, and it doesn't really matter what country you live in right now. There's upheaval everywhere, it would seem. And so I think this is a reminder to each of us this week to stay grounded and to be clear about, where are we, who do we see as authority? And I mean, obviously, don't say F you to a cop. I mean, we know that. But where are you getting your information? And are you getting your information from people who are giving good information, from people who are giving information tainted with something? There is so much here that feels really dangerous, but the biggest danger is right here. And so you don't listen to that, and then all of a sudden, things are much better. So stay grounded. There it is. Oh my gosh, Mix You here. Right, in the beginning this morning, you put a request in for a card for Canada, and now the hottest prime minister ever to have lived has resigned. Still hot, though. Sorry, was that I don't know, is that offensive to Canadians? I didn't mean that to be offensive. I've just always had a wee bit of a celebrity crush on your prime minister. What can I tell you? All right. Here we go. We will take these in the order in which I see them. It is so nice to see all of you here. Here we go. Right, Claire, see, right? He's adorable, right? He totally is. Okay, here we go. Caroline McLaughlin, great to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead. The Knight of Cups. This week, proceed with love. This week, pursue the things that matter most to you. Pursue the things, the people, the concepts, the ideas that you care about most. There it is. And while you're at it, just spread the love as you always do. All right. Absolutely, Sarah, you absolutely can. I take them in the order in which I see them. So if you can hang out, please do. If you can't, no problem with coming back and listening to the replay if you need to. All right. It's what everybody else does. Seriously. All right, here we go. Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead. Lovers reversed. Trey, this week, the word should not be in your vocabulary. Like if you're feeling like I should do this or I should do that, or I have to hang out with this person, or this person wants me to do this, but I don't want to. You have full permission to say no to anyone and anything that you don't want to do if you absolutely don't have to. So with the lovers reversed, work on your self-esteem, but also work on your ability to say no. Hey, Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Okay, we're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Here we go. Okay. For you, Pip, the King of Pentacles. I think you're on top of it. Well, actually, from what you were saying, you're on top of it, you're underneath it. I'm sorry. No, seriously, though, with King of Pentacles, I mean, yes, this could talk about a man in your life, but more than anything, I think it talks about business development, which is what you're doing and what you need to do, and I think you're doing it well, and I think that will be a focus this week. Ha! Jolie caught it. Caroline, you are very, very welcome. Right. So now for Pamela, and Pamela is a member here as well. I shuffled also the King of Pentacles. So a different interpretation for Pam, though, because Pam has started working just like per diem part-time, coming out of retirement, not because there's a great need to do so, but just why not? And I think this is saying that you're really enjoying earning money again. And you might do some of that this week, and then bring it and spend it at StaarCon. All right, Pamela's daughter. The Hermit reversed. This week, I think, is going to be social. You may be spending time with friends. You may be making new acquaintances. You may be doing some networking, but we're really focused on the people. Ha! Jolie James, the Scorpios now. Right. So true. JD Estrada, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for the week ahead for you. The moon. This week, remember that things are not necessarily as they appear. And so tread carefully. If it doesn't seem right, it's probably not right. If it doesn't seem true, it's probably not true. Revival of Venus, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this week, there may be an issue around family. There may be an issue around real estate or where you're living. Whatever it is, it kind of goes along with that message from the 3-card weekly reading about feeling ungrounded. And for you yourself, figure out what's making you feel ungrounded. But I can pretty much say it has to do with generational and ancestral trauma. And that kind of needs to be a focus. Now, you're not going to fix that in a week, but you will fix it over time. Maria Baresi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ooh, I'm just dropping cards all over the place. Okay, Maria Baresi, I hope you're doing really well. The Knight of Swords reversed. I wonder if there's a particular person around you, friend, family member, someone probably male, that you feel is not doing what's in their best interest. And I wonder if that is particularly upsetting. So if that's the case, there may not be anything you can do about it. And so one way or the other, this week, the key is for you to pursue what you want to pursue. I feel like you have been doing a lot on behalf of other people. This week, it's got to be all about you. And it's got to be what's right for you. Joyce Ocean, best cat story ever. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Lisa Harmon waves hand vigorously. I know about generational trauma. Yeah, I know you do. And I mean, the fact is, and I think Nancy Hendrickson says this very well in her book, Ancestral Tarot, where she says, we all have it. We all have generational trauma. Some of us have egregious generational trauma. Lisa, I think you're in that category. Revival of Venus, I don't know if you're in that category or not. And like, I thought I wasn't. I thought I was not in the category of egregious family trauma because I was really lucky in my childhood that I did not sustain terrible abuse in my childhood. But if I go back just one generation, it all starts to fall apart after that. So, you know, maybe we all do. Maybe we all do. So yeah, I think we all have to deal with generational trauma, but Revival of Venus has to do it this week. All right. Peggy Lou Levens, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A card for you, Bill and Susan Susan is also a member. Here we go. Okay. So, Peggy Lou, for your week ahead, the Fool reversed. Be careful this week. Be careful with your health. Be careful with your well-being. Be careful with your mood. Take good care of yourself this week. For Bill this week, Bill, this is the devil. And it suggests, like, you know, we're talking about trauma. It suggests that maybe you deal with your trauma and or you deal with the ways that you've been coping with your trauma. Is there a drinking issue here? Is there something that you're doing as a coping mechanism that does not serve you? It would be good to deal with that, whatever it is, this week. Okay. And for Susan, and Susan is a member here as well. Susan the Chariot, I feel like this is going to be a good week for you. And that's the first time I've been able to say that in a long time. I know you've been going through it, but this week it gets better. Anna Okay, good to see you. I know, crazy, right, Joyce Ocean? Crazy. You say awesome, I say crazy. But yeah, no, thank you. It makes sense. Oh, Lisa Harmon, this is a good one. Everyone listen up to this. The best way that I've found to deal with generational trauma is with love toward your ancestors and love toward yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Nick says, me too. I had a good growing up, no doubt, but I'm realizing how messed up it all is just below the surface. Right? 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 We're all a mess, and every generation was a mess, apparently, so we got all the baggage. And Autumn Pond just made the kiddie jump, being a member for 39 months. And yes, happy Epiphany. Today is Epiphany, Three Kings Day, which was a special day in my household, although we're not Latin. We did celebrate Epiphany because it's a great day for presents, right? In addition to Christmas Day as well. There was a year where I went from like the 26th of December to January 6th doing Tarot Epiphany live streams every day. I committed to that and I got through it. Doing the 12 days of Christmas minus the 25th. I will never commit to go live that many days in a row again. That's all I'm going to say about that. It was such a good idea and I did it, but that was a lot. Nick, someone that's not afraid of commitment. I'm afraid of making that commitment again. As much as I love the 12 days of Christmas and as much as I hate it when people try to make the 12 days of Christmas before Christmas instead of after, I'll never do that again. All right, back to work. Back to work. Here we go. Anna Kay, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Cards for you and your son. You're dealing with the neighbor's leak and such this week. Hopefully it's not too dreadful. All right. For you, Anna, the Queen of Swords, I think you are well equipped to handle every single thing that needs to be handled here. Nothing to worry about. Not one thing to worry about. Oh, Nick, that works too. Autumn Pond has been a member for a very long time, and we really appreciate Autumn Pond. Absolutely, yes. All right. So, Anna Kay, with that Queen of Swords for you, I think things are going to go very well, and you're going to be able to get everything done you need to be done. It's not going to be too dreadful at all. Trust your own knowledge. You're smart here. You know what you're doing. Now, for your son, I feel like with the Four of Wands reversed, your son is not feeling like stable in the new situation, whatever that is. And so it's feeling a little back and forth and weird. I think he's fine, but he needs to sort of, well, I mean, again, it's that whole thing about grounding. He needs to kind of ground himself into his own stability. So for you, Anna, trust your knowledge and things will be fine. Your son needs to feel stable within himself. Oh my gosh. So Peggy Lou, Susan got the chariot and she's literally traveling today. That makes so much sense. That's good. That's good. That's good. And yeah, Peggy Lou, if you're not feeling well, you should definitely get that checked out for sure. Okay. Mediha Ness, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and your little one. Thanks for being a member and thanks for using members only emojis. For you for the week ahead, 10 of Cups, I think it's going to be a good week. It feels good. It feels good. And for your little one, 2 of Cups reversed. I think your little one is learning social contracts, social exchange, how to do that. And that would be a good thing to practice in the home. You know, this person, like the art of conversation would be a good thing to practice. Okay, Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. Strength reversed. there are some things going on that may be making you frustrated. It's okay. The journey forward is not easy, but it's okay. Handle the frustration. Do not doubt your journey and do not doubt your ability to do what you're doing. And if someone else is coming at you with anger, don't accept it. Ness, yeah, it seems to be necessary. And it is like, some people just sort of pick it up. Like, I noticed the difference. My grandkids at 2.5 are not going to need this. They understand, and because they converse with each other all the time. They have their own language. So they get that. My son, when he was coming up, we had to teach him like the very basics. Like, a person says something, you wait a beat, and then you respond to that. And then what's an appropriate response? We had to teach all of that. Like, I don't think your kid is like that, but I do think he needs some of that. You know, the tennis game of conversation, I think, is something his peers are better at than he is. And that's part of the problem. So there it is. So he's not as good as my grandkids at that, but he is better than my son was. There it is. That's on my scale of young kids that I've known. There it is. All right. Where are we? Melissa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for using members only emojis. Yeah, that makes so much sense, Ness. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Melissa, here we go. 8 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there are now going to be real changes. And I don't know how much of that you're going to be seeing immediately this week, but I think this is about the changes that your new boss will implement. And I think this week you're going to get some information about that you will enjoy. I also think you're continuing to do that work of figuring out what you want your direction to be. Gina Rutledge, so good to see you. I feel like we haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a member for 2 years. All right. Christina R., good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. And Karen, of course, is a member here and a StaarCon 5 presenter. Y'all, get your ticket to StaarCon 5. The link is in the description. Ticket prices range from $10 to $500. You can find a ticket. All right, here we go. Christina, for you, for the week ahead, the 4 of Swords reversed. I feel like you're very busy this week. I don't exactly know what you're doing, if it's about work, if it's about study, if it's about other things. But I do feel like you're going to be very busy this week doing things that need to be done, and that's all good. Yeah, Melissa, I think you will be happy to see those changes, for real. I feel like your new director is going to be a lot more proactive than the old one. All right. Now for Karen. Yes, it has been quite a while, Gina. Thanks for your continued support of this channel in the interim. Really appreciate you. Okay. Christina, I don't have plans to be busy, but I'm starting to study again and contemplating doing some deep cleaning of my living space. I think the cards have told you that you must do that. Sorry, but I think there's your busy right there. Right there, right there. Yeah. Oh, and Lisa Harmon offers something interesting. And Lisa, thanks for being a member for 3 years. We appreciate you. About generational trauma, feel free to ask the ancestors for help with other ancestors. Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. Okay, so now, Karen. Page of Pentacles reversed. Like, I hope StaarCon can be a little bit of a vacation for you, even though you're obviously coming to present, because I just feel like you are overworked and underappreciated right now. And I don't really think you're underappreciated, but I think you are feeling underappreciated. And that feeling has to be coming from somewhere, right? So, Karen, you have to be really, really nice to yourself. which is not a comfortable mode for you. So Karen, get ready to get really uncomfortable being really nice to yourself. That's what you got to do. And Kim, here we go. Isn't this interesting? So Kim, this could talk about a lot of things. I know there's one particular thing that you have been wanting for a period of time that you and I had discussed may be difficult, but could happen. And this is a card that says, damn right it could happen. So there's that piece of it. But this is also a card of nurturance in general. And so I think it speaks of your whole career in a positive way. So this week, you may get some good news about career. You may get some good news about family. But one way or the other, I think it's all about making sure that you are well nurtured and that you are nurturing others appropriately. All right. Hey, Rhoda, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I will absolutely get to you. Who's up next? It's Liz Harrison. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Teresa, I haven't gotten to you yet, and I don't know if it fell off. So Nick, if you get the virtual ticket and you can still show up in person, I can convert your ticket and charge you. I think it's like a $35 difference for the in-person taxes. I can just charge you that when you show up. So don't be afraid to get the ticket whenever. And that way you can enjoy the pre-conference and all of that. And then if you can fly down at the last minute, you're good. We'll welcome you with that ticket, no problem. Or you have your ticket. So, yeah. So, Teresa, check and see if you've fallen off or not. Let me know. But I definitely haven't gotten to you, and it's good to see you. Right. So, Claire, the Delta Companion Pass, you have to travel with someone. Is that right? So you have to bring someone else? Is that how that works? Okay. Because Claire does have that she's willing to give to someone if you want to fly Delta. If you want to come with someone, she can help you out. So if you need that, let me know and I'll get in touch with Claire. Okay. Liz Harrison, thanks for being here. Four of Swords, you need to rest. I feel like the holiday season was a lot this year for whatever reason. And you need to rest this week. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. Seriously, rest, rest, rest. Claire, it has to be booked by the 17th, which is also the first day of access to StaarCon 5. That's the pre-conference. That's when pre-conference opens. First day of access to StaarCon Onyx Elements. That's cool. And yes, Gina, thank you for mentioning that. Claire is very kind. That's very on brand for Claire. Oh, Teresa, okay, good. You see it? Okay, you're good. Okay. Audrey M., you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Good to see you. All right. The Fool reversed. So this week, have fun, but don't have too much fun. Have the right amount of fun. You'll have to figure out what the right amount of fun is, but not too much, not too little. Get outside the comfort zone, but not too far. That's what you got to do. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I have such a drinking problem today. Did you see that? I just spilled tea significantly. Not in my mouth where it should have gone. That was better. I've just perfected the art of drinking. Good Lord, you would think I'm 5. Ah. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay. So, Okay, so here's Audrey outside of the comfort zone, having fun, but not too much, not a dangerous amount of fun. Okay, and now we have Mary. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Four of Wands, Mary, this week, good things could happen for you. Things that bring you stability, things that make you feel like you're a part of a community. It could be social, it could be romantic, it could be a job, but one way or the other, it's a good thing. Martha Vink, cannot wait to see your face at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. You're up next. Audrey, I think that fun could be had not this week, but in 3 weeks' time or less at StaarCon. Come join us. But yes, have fun, and I hope you have a great week this week. Mary says, great. Yeah, you have to tell us. You have to tell us what it is for sure. And I'm just going to ask because I have noticed like 4 p.m. is not a time I ever do live streams. But we have good attendance at this time. Is this like a more convenient time for y'all than... John says I have to stop saying y'all. He says, you're from the Northeast. You don't get to say that. So let me ask you in my proper Northeast way. This is a good time, isn't it? I think after StaarCon, we should have a village gathering and we will discuss. Gina, I will do that question for you. I normally don't do questions on Monday, but since I haven't seen you in a million years, I will honor that as well as a card for the week ahead. I will honor that for you. Because I want to make sure you get some value from the membership you're paying. My goodness. Lisa McCord, I say y'all all the time. I know, I do too. Okay. So yeah, after StaarCon, we'll have a meeting and see if we want to revisit some of our times. No, Gina, I'm on it. I'm doing it for you. I am doing it. I got you. All right. Martha Evank, here we go, my friend. Transformation in other decks known as death, but I think you are really embracing a lot of personal transformation. Some of that is difficult. Some of it is beautiful. Some of it is healing, but that's kind of the theme. And I think this theme, while it's only for the week, this card, I think this theme is going to carry you right through StaarCon because you have just been embracing, allowing your butterfly self, right? To be the butterfly you are. Peggy Lou, you've been in the South long enough to say y'all. I'm going to tell John that. I'm going to tell John you said that. Seriously. Okay. Lily, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. So are you in Florida right now? Hope you are, and hope to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and using members only emojis. Here's your card for the week ahead. 2 of Pentacles. And this was in our 3-card weekly reading, so it's very auspicious. For you this week, it's all about, there's some pressure. There's some pressure to get things done. There's some pressure to get things sorted. And you don't love to be in that kind of pressure. So get it done, get it sorted. It will all be fine. You will have the time, you will have the money, you will have the energy to do what you need to do this week. I promise. Nalini, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Nalini, my dear, have you met somebody? I think you would have told us if you did. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Here's what this looks like. Nalini, this bodes well for your love life. That's what I'm going to say. But it also bodes well for the journey that you've been on, healing from family trauma and healing from your own love life trauma of the past. So let's just say there's family healing, emotional healing, and love life healing right here this week. Can't go wrong. Yeah, Nick, I think there's a chance that that indeed will happen. So there it is. There it is. Okay, Jeannie Mnuchin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The Magician. I love this. This bodes well for the teaching that you're going to be doing this semester. And this week, whatever it is you're working on, you're going to do good work. You're communicating well, you're thinking well, you're studying well. You are doing well, and it is wide open for you. Whether or not you see it or feel it, the universe does. And this bodes very, very well for stuff specific to teaching. So that's good. Lisa E., so good to see you. Acknowledging the monthly contribution you've made off-site to me. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to do a card for you and for Jenna. Okay, Ms. Voice, I got you. Okay. For you, Lisa E., Eight of Swords, there is definitely something causing you anxiety this week. Figure out what this is and what the solution is, but don't stay stuck in your own thoughts. And for Jenna, Jenna is also stuck in her own thoughts. And check that out. You got the Eight of Swords, Jenna got the Nine of Swords. It could be something that you're dealing with together, whether together as allies or as adversaries. So Jenna has a lot on her mind, is feeling a lot. And so let's be very, very aware that Jenna's feeling all the feelings, and let's figure out what that means and what to do about it. Teresa, here we go. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here's a card for the week for you. Knight of Wands, you're planning a trip. You're coming to StaarCon. No, I mean, I hope that you can and do, but this could mean so many other things because you're also planning to take a job. You're planning to start your job, and you're really planning to start your whole new life. And it's all systems go for you, my friend, whatever it is, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's travel, spiritual pursuits, the new job, all the things, you are on track and doing what you need to do. All right. Christina, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And yeah, you can always see the time I'm scheduled to go live if you look at the thumbnail in the lower left-hand corner. You'll see the time I'm scheduled to come on. So here we go. For you, Christina, the Four of Cups reversed. So starting with missing me this morning, thank you for missing me. Starting with missing me this morning, this is a week of saying, oh well, and making the best of situations. And that's okay. That's okay. Make the best of situations, and that will make the situations the best that they can be. And Christine Hallowell, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. 9. Christina, you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I was like, oh my gosh, you'll never find me again. Ah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, well, indeed. That's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being patient. We appreciate you. All right, Christine Hallowell, 9 of Pentacles. Well, you can't go wrong with that. This week, be very confident in yourself and also in your job search, because you are in a good space to start making some more money. So that's good. Lisa McCord, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. For the week ahead, you're the second one to get this. Lovers reversed. I'm not thinking I want to make that be about your new relationship. I'm more interested just in you feeling empowered. Here's the thing, Lisa. You need to be empowered without fear and without fear of judgment to decide what you like and what you don't like, who you like and who you don't like. And if you have to say to someone, look, I like you, but I don't like this, do not be afraid, because if it causes them to go away, then they shouldn't have been there in the first place. So be willing to be clear about what you like and what you don't like with yourself and with others. 64, Amy Penn, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. This is good. This would talk about family healing, good finances. And I mean, I don't think we're looking at like the huge family healing, but certainly something that is helpful. And so for you, Amy Penn, this speaks well to money, home, and family. So however that manifests this week, it's going to be good. Lisa McCord, oh, I am so afraid of judgments. You're so right. You know, I get it. I totally get it. But it's good that you know that about yourself, because if you know that about yourself, you can then work to change it, because there it is. All right, here we go. Barbie Bird, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We're going to do you. We're going to do Mix You Here. And we're going to do Canada. Absolutely. Which apparently our incoming president wants to make our 52nd state or something, our 51st state, something. I don't know how that would be. You're way too big to be a state and you don't belong to us. But welcome to the new golden age of imperialism, I guess. Here we go. Okay, so starting with Barbie Bird. Ace of Swords, girl, you're on it. You're doing very, very well this week. Amy, I just got to you. If you scroll back like minutes, like I just did you, right? You're right before Barbie. So the person I'm talking to now, I just finished with you. So scroll back just a little bit. All right. And it was a good one too. So, okay. Barbie Bird, this is a good one for you. Trust yourself, trust your knowledge, trust your words, trust your gut, trust that you are a person of great integrity, because you are. Stand strong in what you know to be true. And please know to be true what a good person you are. Know that to be true. And Mix You Are, thank you so much for being a member. Here's a card for you. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. You're the second one to get this, and I hope it stalks us all the way through, because this is a great card. For you, Mix You Are, I think it's really about family healing. And I think like there are certain family connections that are not going to heal, and they can't. But you can heal by enjoying the family members that you can enjoy. You can heal by working with the ancestors, and you can recognize that you yourself can be comfortable and secure in your own home and with your own finances. So there's a piece of that too. Christine Hallowell, I just did you like just a few people ago, seriously. And you got a good one too, actually. Okay. And here we go, a card for Canada. How's Canada's week gonna be? Seriously, this is a card for Canada for the week ahead, given that the hottest prime minister to ever live has just stepped down. Although Macron was kind of cool as well. I do have to say I liked him too. You know, do I lust after world power? No, not at all. Not at all. I would never want to be in that position. But, you know, you see their faces, you're going to make a comment. At least I am. Lisa Harmon, did I skip you? No, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're an 8. Okay, so, oh, Canada, the moon, anything can happen. Anything can happen, and there are some dangerous undercurrents here. Canada should be treading very carefully right now. And I don't know that this danger is coming from your neighbors to the south. I think this danger is coming from within. Yeah, there you go, Christine. Good card, right? All right, Candy B, so good to see you. We're going to do you and Marlon. Candy B, the star. This week will be fine, but there's some ways you're not fully entirely satisfied. Look at those ways. In what ways are you not fully entirely satisfied? And what do you want to do about it? Can it be like, do you have to just accept, or can it be fixed? That's what you have to figure out. And for Marlon, do not stand in the sidelines. Do not sit on the bench. This week, you take control. You take control of what you need to take control of, and you execute what you need to execute. Smile Soul 20, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. The Fool. So I know you're looking for new opportunities in your life, and both personally and professionally, really. And this week, you are very likely to find such an opportunity. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Thanks for being a member. 7 of Swords reversed. Trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust the information that you're getting. Trust. Adrija Roy, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Anna Kay, great to see you. Okay, Adrija Roy. Justice. This week, a person who has treated you unfairly may show you some grace and mercy. Don't count on that for the future, but this week it might happen. And you should show yourself some grace and mercy while you're at it. Grace and mercy for you. All right. Karen Hendershot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. 8 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you are really sort of in the headspace of just wrapping your head around what a long journey you are in. And we're not done yet. And it feels like a lot, right? Give yourself time, space, grace, everything that you need to get through this journey, because it will not always be like this. There is something on the other side of this. Something good on the other side of this. Von Ray, so good to see you. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Feeling like this week is already, hope is lost. But not for StaarCon. Okay, Von Ray, the Empress. This week, nurture yourself, nurture your creativity, nurture the people that you care about, and it will be okay. Lisa Harmon up in there quoting the Grateful Dead. What a long, strange trip it's been, no doubt. No doubt. Okay. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, for you, Joyous Ocean, 6 of Swords reversed. You're in your feelings, and there's reasons to be in your feelings, but don't get stuck there. Feel what you're feeling, but don't get stuck. And don't get stuck in any kind of despair or deep sadness. And for your niece, Jada, 2 of Swords reversed. There's something going on here where you're not feeling completely at peace. Maybe you're feeling like you need to make some decisions. The question is, do you really, or do you just think that you do? Because if you don't, it would be best to wait. If you do, you should trust yourself. And Lisa Harmon, here we are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card with Tarot sprinkles on top. Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Lisa Harmon, here we go. 9 of Pentacles reversed. I think this is probably related to the medical stuff you're going through right now that has really taken over your life in a lot of ways. I think you're still doing the best that you can to do other things and to live your life, and you're doing a good job of that, but it's a lot. This week, recognize it's a lot. You also have to give yourself a lot of space and grace. That seems to be almost universal in this village, each for different reasons, that we all need to be very gracious toward ourselves. And that is certainly true for you, Lisa. All right, here we go. Okay. Joy Isle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's your Monday card. Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like that could be a canceled trip. That could be something you wanted to do, but it's not going to happen. That could be something you were supposed to do, but you don't want to do, so you're not going to do it. Be willing to say no. And if you don't know what's inspiring you right now, if you don't know what's exciting you right now, look for that. You need the excitement. You need the inspiration. That is what you must seek this week. Okay, Penny, for your thoughts. Penny, for your thoughts. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. So glad the kitties are back. Here's a card for your week ahead. The Hanged One reversed. Now that your cats are back, I think you feel more in control of things, and you're going to keep with that energy, just feeling more in control of your life. And that's going to help you to feel better in general. Jolie James, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Jolie James will be attending StaarCon virtually as a volunteer. So excited. We're going to work you hard. We are, but it's going to be awesome. Okay, Jolie, here we go for the week ahead. 4 of Wands. Well, you can't go wrong with that. This week, it's all about our happy, comfortable space, whether that's community, friendship, romance, home, whatever that is, enjoy that. Enjoy being in that space where you are safe to be who you are. We all need that, right? Okay. Mariana, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. You also got the Empress. This week, it's all about nurturance. Make sure you are nurtured appropriately. Make sure you're nurturing yourself. And Mariana, recognize your own creativity and your own ability to move things forward. So I'm going to say this, Nick, a sort of pop culture reference, and I appreciate it. Okay, so Lisa quotes the Grateful Dead, what a long, strange trip it's been. Nick says, and the trip is nowhere near through. Jerry would be a useful voice right now. Wish we had him around for all of this. Now, I agree. I wish he was still with us. I absolutely agree. But he would not. He would not. It was not until he died that the remaining band became political at all. Jerry made sure the band did not, like, they did register voters. They did do that. And, continued to, in fact, that was how head count started. Head count, get it? Registering voters at dead shows, head count. It's cool, right? But Jerry is the reason that half of the brothers and sisters now are people we wouldn't really want to know. Because he himself was like very clear that it's just about the music. So he would have been a very useful voice in his singing. Absolutely, yes. He would not have been a useful voice for society beyond what he already has been. And, you know, I don't even really hang out so much in headspace anymore because of how obnoxious a lot of those people have become. Mm-hmm. And they use the words of Jerry to do it. So, gotta love that. I'm hoping that changes. Okay. Anna K, I am the Queen of Swords always, but tired of it. My son just went official with his girlfriend and still not back and forth about it. So as usual, you are spot on. Well, thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Here we are. Okay, here we go. Dana Moskowitz, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Card for the week. Emperor reversed. Emperor reversed. Dina, you know, I mean, and again, we don't talk about politics a lot here because I want everyone here to feel welcome and safe, much like Jerry did, although, you know, whatever. Nick, he might have changed his mind if he was experiencing it. You're right. He might have. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I agree. We don't know. You're absolutely right. We don't know. And who would have seen Bob Ware becoming like ripped and gracing the cover of Men's Health magazine? Who would have foreseen any member of the Grateful Dead gracing the cover of Men's Health? But Bob Weir is probably the most fit septuagenarian on the planet. Almost, anyway. So, yeah, you never know. You never know where Jerry would be now and what he'd be doing. That's a very good point. Okay. Gina's like, right? Yeah, I know. Crazy. Okay. So, Dina, that Emperor reversed. I know we don't talk politics here, but I think you're feeling it this week. I think you're feeling the weight of this date, not as Epiphany, but as January 6th. And I think you're really feeling it, and I think you're holding space for the well-being of all, and that's what you're doing. I also think, Dina, with the Emperor reversed, you really want to be looking at where are you going to sort of put your stake in the ground? Where are you going to be using your voice? Where are you, Dina, becoming the Emperor in a good way? Where are you going to become that voice of authority as a reader because you're good? I mean, that's just me putting my spin on it, but seriously, there it is. Let me know what you think. All right. So Sarah, new member Sarah, I'm going to go ahead and do you right now. Sarah, new member Sarah. Oh, great. New member. First card I pulled for you, it's the devil. The fallen angel in this deck, but it's the devil. Sarah, this week, think about what you're attached to, and is it serving you, and is it appropriate? Are the things that you're spending your time, energy, and money on, is it what you need to be doing? Is it appropriate? Is it in service to others? Is it in service to you? Are you overcommitted in any particular way? And can you change that, or do you just have to suck it up? We will also remember that this is sort of the beginning of deep spiritual enlightenment. So if there's any internal shadow work you need to do, and who doesn't, this is a good time to do it. Nada Iva, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 8 of Pentacles upright. This week, it's all about learning and working and learning, creating and perfecting. Those are the things you want to focus on doing. Okay. Okay, so Nick, starting to see your interaction. So I'm going to go ahead and do your card right now, rather than wait when I see an actual request. Because sometimes you come to the village and you hang out, you chat with everyone, and you forget to put your request in, and that's okay, because I'm just going to give it to you. Because that's what we're going to do. So Nick, thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. The Six of Wands reversed. This is you not feeling like a winner. And I think, Nick, in this village, there's no one in this village who isn't a winner. So you got to be a winner. We just have to acknowledge that. And I think the way is what are the things that you're telling yourself about yourself that make you feel like a loser? Stop telling yourself those things. Sirius Shakir, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Okay, scrolling down, and Autumn Pond. Thank you, Sirius Shakir. I appreciate it. I'm getting to you pretty quick, I think. Okay. Autumn Pond, thank you for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. Happy Epiphany. Okay. Oh, Peggy Lou, Sunday evening. That might be interesting. Sunday is technically the first day of the week. That would be very interesting. Okay. Autumn Pond. Here we go. Card for the week ahead for you. 3 of Cups reversed. This week, I feel like you are thinking about people that you love who are not with you right now. Whether they are people who are no longer living, whether they are people who just aren't in proximity with you right now. And so this week, connect with those in spirit and feel them around you. And for those people who are still living, reach out on social media or on the phone. Remember that you're not as old as I am, but we're sort of close in age-ish. But do you remember a telephone commercial back when there was just a phone company, not cell phones, and it was reach out and touch someone? That's what's playing in my head right now. Make connection with someone you care about that you haven't spoken with in a while. You are feeling like people are against you because of decisions that were made in November. And it's a fact that people did not prioritize you. That's true. But there's a difference between not prioritizing and being against. The majority of people are not against you. And it's important for you to know that, and know that you will be safe and will have the support you need. Okay. Okay, and Penny, I already did you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sirius Shakir, coming up. You knew you were coming up, didn't you? Good for you. I do remember that commercial. You're not old enough to remember that commercial, Nick, are you? Are you? Okay. Sirius Shakir, once again, thank you so much for the super sticker. A card for you. 2 of Pentacles. You're not the first person to get this, and it came up reversed in our 3-card weekly reading. So here's the thing. This week, Sirius Shakir, you are thinking about making some changes, doing some different things. Don't make a change just to make a change. If you're going to plan a change, make sure it's worth it. Make sure it's for something better. Don't just change one shitty thing for a thing that's just a shitty. Yeah, how's that for a positive reading? I'm sorry, that sounded much worse than I meant it to. But basically, with that 2 of Pentacles, Sirius Shakir, you can manage. You have what you need, and you can manage. If you're going to make a decision to make a change, make it count. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Okay, Ms. Voice, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Victoria. Oh, that made perfect sense for you. Okay, good. Okay, Victoria, I am so sorry for what you're going through. Because I will go ahead and do it. I will. We don't usually do this on Mondays, but we're not usually here at this time of day on Mondays either. So whatever. So Victoria, regarding what you're dealing with, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Don't be afraid. It is anxiety producing. Go through what you got to go through, but no matter what, it will be okay in the long run. Now, a card for the week ahead. The moon. Well, there you are dealing with the unknown and it's driving you crazy. Have faith. Have faith that it will be okay. Have faith that no matter what, it will be okay. And use your own spiritual power to ground yourself so you can move through the week with greater ease. Okay. Here we go. Okay, Rhoda, here's a card for you. Four of Cups reversed. This week, make the best of everything. Stay optimistic, stay positive, no matter what. This will help you. This will help you. Okay. Lynn Collin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Emperor reversed. Okay, I feel like, I don't know if this is home or work, but I feel like something is a little stinky right now. Someone is not owning up to what they need to own up to. Someone is not doing what they should be doing, and you're trying to hold them accountable, and that's difficult, but accountability is necessary. Okay. Okay, Gina Rutledge, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I am going to do your special question, and then I'll do your card for the year. Who did I just do? I don't know, but I'm doing you right now, Gina Rutledge. Right now, this is you. That I can tell you. Are you ready? Are you with me? I'm about to do you. Gina Rutledge. Your focus, best place starting off this new year, not getting into other people's business or, oh, Lynn, keep me posted on that. That was it. Yeah, I was just talking to Lynn. That's what it was. Okay. Gina Rutledge, starting the year, do not focus on conflict. Not internal conflict, not conflict with others. Do not get sucked into internet drama. Don't do any of that. Don't do any of that. Instead, you focus on your own creativity, your own peace, making your life the way you want it. That's what you focus on. Dina, yeah, I hear you. I totally hear you. And Gina Rutledge, a card for the week ahead, the 10 of Cups. And there it is. There's your focus. It's all about the people and the places and the things that you love. And that's what you ground yourself into. Okay. Theranaya, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate you. Here's a card for you. The King of Swords reversed. Be careful about what and whom you're trusting. Make sure that whoever you're talking to, make sure that they have your best interest at heart and are trustworthy in what they're saying and doing. Be careful this week. Not trying to make you paranoid, but this week be a little careful. Raquel, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. On your way home from your teacher workday, a card for you and Cassie is a member here as well. So Raquel, King of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you're just not feeling it. And I think a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, first big week, first full week. And for you, first week back from vacation, and you're not feeling it. Put your feet up, do something nice, take care of yourself, go get a massage. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And for Cassie, look at that. You both got these reverse kings, man. Y'all need to go get a massage together. I swear to goodness. You're both like, oh my gosh, this is just like the first day of the new semester, the first day of the week, the first day after holiday. And I think you're both feeling it the same way. Playboy Bunny, I'll be happy to do a card for you. On Mondays, we typically do a card for the week ahead, and I'll be happy to do that. Okay. So yeah, for the two teachers here, mother and daughter teachers, you both need a ton of nurturance because you're both already over it. So our hearts are with you. Okay. Scrolling through. Kimberly, so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing really well. Knight of Swords reversed. Is there something going on right now where you're having a hard time having a conversation, saying what needs to be said? I feel like there's an issue with trust and communication somewhere in your life. And this week you're going to want to identify it and try to work on it. Okay. Try not to miss anyone here. Lit. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Playboy Bunny, it would be best if you did not. No. Typically, specific questions are going to be Thursdays and Saturdays. Nick, good luck. Take care. Be good. Okay, lit. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This week, be careful about money and be extra careful about your own well-being. Take good care of yourself. This came up in exactly this presentation in our 3-card weekly reading. It could talk about feeling ungrounded. And so do what you need to do to ground yourself. TJ and GA, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for your daughter. Well, you just did now, Dr. Aled. I see you now. Okay, TJ and GA. I love this for you, TJ. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. This week, it's all about the people, places, and things that you love. Lean into all of that, and it will be a happy week. And TJ, for your daughter, Page of Pentacles. Daughter is doing exactly what daughter needs to do, learning how to be. Claire C. I did you. I really believe I did you. I don't remember what the card was. Oh, I do. I think it was the 4 of Swords suggesting that you need to rest this week, but I don't really remember. You did miss it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jolie James, did I not get to you? Did I not do you? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Yes. Oh, ready for the work at StaarCon. Yes, we're ready to get. No, we're not yet ready to give it to you, but in the next couple of days, we sure will. Okay, good. Dr. Aled, no, but I will get to you. Okay. Here it is. Here it is. Cool girl. Here's a card for you. Cool girl, the world reversed. Do not limit yourself this week. Be open to all the possibilities. Don't think small, think large. CB Muzz, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you. Seven of Pentacles reversed. If you can get away with working very little this week, by all means, get away with that. And there may be some thoughts this week about making some career changes in the long run. And that's not a bad idea. Okay. Scrolling through. Okay, Playboy Bunny, here's a card for you. Page of Swords, and this may answer your specific question as well. This week, you know what you know. You know what you know is true. Be willing to trust what you know and be willing to speak your truth to yourself and others. And if you're doing any kind of writing project, this supports that. And if you're thinking about doing any kind of education, learning something new, you are supported in that as well. Okay, Dr. Aled, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You are very welcome. Thanks for understanding. Dr. Aled, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think you're sort of feeling bad about stepping away from a job you had to step away from, but you have to step away from it. Don't feel bad about it. Do what you have to do. That's really the key. You know what you can trust and what you can't trust. Okay, there it is. My friends, I have gotten through the list. Very good, CB Muzz. Thank you so much. It's great to see you. I appreciate all of you. In the description are the links. StaarCon, it is coming up in a couple of weeks. Get your ticket. Join us online. Join us in person. Whatever, but join us. Get your ticket. What else? Well, book a reading with me. I am available for readings right up until StaarCon and then again right after. So get your reading with me, become a member of this channel, all the things. We have Global Tarot Circle on Wednesday. The link is already up, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mark your calendars now and please join us. I want to thank all of you for meeting with us in this village gathering at this unusual time. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care, everybody.